Hey everyone, it's me Natty. Today's video is BJD Addicts prompt number 27, which is all about doll wigs. So doll wigs, they're kind of a necessity for all doll owners, unless you have a character or doll that you prefer to be bald. Like if you're having a doll that's cosplaying as Saitama, that's perfect. There are lots of different types of wigs out there. I've seen wigs made out of feathers, which are so pretty. Alpaca fur wigs are starting to really take off in popularity because they look so natural and they're soft and they're pretty. I want one, but they're expensive. I have two types of wigs in my doll collection. I have the fur, which is like mohair, fake fur, whatever they use, and the synthetic fibers. And I seem to be flocking more towards the fur wigs because they are a little bit cheaper than the synthetic wigs. I don't know why. They're both really cool, but yeah. So, pros about the wigs, in my opinion. Well, with synthetic wigs, literally what you see is almost what you get most of the time. Most of the time, I'll clarify later. Like, you just plop it on your doll's head. There's minimal styling to be done, probably just some to get it out of the face. Like, if you look at little you here, he's so cute, and my kind of washing him out, all the light that's coming in. But literally this is what his wig looked like on the website, and it's on his head and it looks almost the exact same, so it's great. The color, you could get lots of different colors again because it's synthetic, it's fake. But again, really easy to maintain when they're short. Again, I will explain later. You stop falling. But yeah, synthetic wigs are great. They're not really that soft. They're kind of the grainy feeling, but hey, you know what? Still looks good. So I'm gonna sit you back down, and I'm gonna go to fur wigs, like what Tesla has here. Oh my god, the light is just blasting him. Oh my god. He has a fur wig, and it's really soft, minimal styling. Like, all you need is a wig brush or a toothbrush, and you can style it. If it gets too frizzy, then all you have to do is spray them with, like, I just use like a water mister and just spray it if they're getting too out of control. Like, I don't have any dolls that need afros. And if they're getting too flat, you could just tease them up and it's great. Again, minimal styling. It's just perfect. Yeah. So, we're gonna go to, if I could set Tesla down here. Oh my god, why don't you want to sit? It's like, I just want to be in the entire video. So we're gonna go to the cons, I guess. Synthetic wigs are great. They are great. Again, what you pay for, it's what you get. The style is normally the same. I have a couple of dolls, my elvish brothers, Demetrius and Yue, who have very long synthetic wigs. And anyone who has a doll that has really long synthetic hair, they will probably be able to sympathize with me. But Yue... Eek. Don't worry, that wasn't a doll. That was like one of my lizard figurines that I have. Yue here, I've had to do some maintenance on this wig of his. The bangs are constantly in his face if I do not have this bobby pin in. And the same thing with Demetrius. They both have matching bobby pins to keep their hair out of their face. And what's funny is that Felix, who had a white wig for a very long time, you can probably still see some of those pictures on my Deviantart, also had the exact same bobby pin there. it seems to be a running theme. And I know Rai would need one, but on the opposite side. But luckily his character doesn't care. But so I've had to pin it out of his face because with the synthetic wigs is that they're rooted a certain way that the style stays. So this, no matter how much I spray, no matter how much I alter, no matter how much I do anything, those bangs are always going to be in his face. And it sucks. Kind of like my hair right now. It's like, what is this? Ugh. And also, with really long-haired dolls, you take them outside for 30 seconds. You take them off their doll stand for 30 seconds, and you will get a rat's nest in the back. They tangle so easily, in my opinion. And I have these two wigs that UA and Demetrius have. I have Felix's old wig that I lent to my friend Jessie. And then I have a green wig somewhere in this room, and that thing is a monster. It is the monster wig. But I have a character that in the future is going to need that wig, so I'm going to have to tame it somehow. So, there are multiple ways that I deal with it. With UA and Felix's old wig and the monster wig, I've had to braid them. UA got the fishtail braid because I wanted to try doing it for once. So UA has a fishtail, and then he has this little elvish, really thin, tiny braid that I did a long time ago. And that, of course, helps with the tangling issue. Demetrius is a butt. And he likes his long flowing hair, so I have left his wig. He has two braids on either side that was actually part of the style of the wig. So that helps a little bit because it keeps a little bit of the hair out of the way. But it's a wavy-ish curly wig too, almost. So it does get naturally tangled. So I've stopped caring about that wig. So that's the downside of synthetic wigs for me. The short ones are great. Long ones are... The downside with fur wigs is that sometimes the price does reflect the quality. Like with Zhao here. Zhao has a beautiful fur wig that I paid a lot for. And it's from Lutz. And it's soft, it's pretty, it's cute, very easy to maintain, and the color's great. I mean, he does have a little bit of frizzing going on, but that's because it is really dry in my room. So I'm going to have to squirt it down a little bit to get the frizzing to stop. But, again, that's a wig that I really love, and I'll talk more about wigs that I love later. Then we have wigs like this. Keith's wig that I got through Alice's Collections. The wig itself was $7 or $8, and it doesn't look very similar to the picture, and it has this nonsense going on up top. You see that? It's still there. It won't go down. No matter how much I style this wig, no matter what I do to it, there's that frizz thing, and it's pretty good because out of all the fake fur wigs that I have, this is the only one that sucks. It's a different type of fur even compared to what my other dolls have. So it's just that, like, it's a hit or miss when it comes to fur wigs. And here's the other downside to fur wigs. One gust of air and this happens. It looks ridiculous. And it happens all the time if you're like me and you prefer to take your doll photos outside. That happens all the time. And no matter what kind of fur wig you have, that happens. Unless you have, like, sprayed it a million times, like, with hairspray to keep it in place. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dolls with fur wigs, and, well, 7 if you include Dakota, but Dakota's hair is really short, so don't have to worry about that. But 6 dolls with fur wigs, and every single time there's a gust of wind, that happens. And it sucks. So moving right along, color preference. I don't really have a really big color preference. I do seem to have a lot of characters that are brunettes, like me. But I really don't have that strong preference. Though if I did have to choose a color that I really, really love, it would probably have to be this color. And if I could grab Rye. This is as close as these two have been since I've gotten them. It's a character thing. I'll explain in a different video. But Rye has more of a darker version of this. And I love this color so much. Like the ginger brown kind of look. I just love that color. A lot of my characters are brunettes. A lot of my characters are blonde. Oh boy. But again, the gingery brunette, I absolutely love it. It's so cute. Now my favorite companies. I do get a lot of my wigs through Alice's collections because it's convenient for me. I could order their clothes, their eyes, their wigs all at the same time. Go for it. I'll manipulate the wigs to look the way I want. I do have some wigs though that are not from Alice's collections. Again, Zhao's wig is from Let's, and I love it. It's so fluffy and soft. Rye and Hilo has a fur wig though. Rye's wig was from Blue Blood Doll, and this was my very first wig that I've ever bought, and it was the last one that they had, I believe. And I don't know if they still have this color, I'm not sure, but I plan on getting a black one that's this exact style from them, hopefully. And I really like it because, like, again, it's a set style. If I would take this off, but he started actually balding at the top a little bit because I have the hat on him so much. I feel really bad about it. But the hat covers it. But these little fringes here at the bottom, they always do that. They always stick out. It's so cute, and I just absolutely love it. Sorry, Rye, you can go back now. Hates when I dote on him like that. But my absolute favorite wig that I have belongs to my girl Sky. Let me just fix it up a little bit. So that's the back of the wig. It's the side and the front. And this wig is from Blue Fairy. And it was expensive, but I absolutely adore this wig. Again, I just plop it on her head, move the bangs out of her face as much as I can, and that's it. It stays like that, and it has stayed like that for the past 3 or 4 years now. And it's just an awesome wig. It's super great quality, and I just love it. It's just such a pretty wig, and it suits her a lot more than that fur wig that I used to have on her. But she looks great, and I love it. Oh, excuse me. So, yeah, that is about it. Oh my god, 14 minutes. What the hell have I been talking about? So, yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. So, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.